What's up, YouTube? It's Mike here, back with another video. Finally back with another video. I know, it's been a while. I've been getting your messages, and I've been seeing the comments on like old videos and stuff. But we're here, we're back. Here's another video for you guys. I'm basically just gonna go through, show you guys anything that's new, anything that has happened in the past like month or so. Not too much been going on. I've been really busy with other stuff, but I will take you through a few new fish and moving some stuff around. Gonna start right with the big boy here, the 1500 gallon and the cat. I added the female that I had in the basket here back in with all the other rays because she healed up nicely and she was eating really well, so she's been doing great in here. She is the one in the middle here. I think the male immediately impregnated her like the first day that I added her back, and then he started leaving her alone. So he was like kind of vicious with her for the first day, and then he left her alone. So I think he got the job done. I've been waiting to see if she kind of like grows a little bit in the hip area to see if there's anything brewing in there. But anyway, he's been leaving her alone. She's been doing really good. Everything's been eating in here. I don't think there's really much new going on. We did have the Phantom Red-tailed Catfish competition. Go check out Predatory Fins video. I took some footage of taking this guy out and measuring him. Maybe I'll throw that in right now. You can see that he measured a solid 27 inches. Really girthy. I tried getting some measurements just with him like swimming by the glass with a tape measure in front of the window, but it wasn't really good enough because it was kind of a close competition. You guys will see somebody else has a monster Phantom Red-tail, and I just it was so close I had to pull this guy out. So got a measurement on him, and we're waiting for winner announcement on that guy. You are interested in that Phantom Red-tailed Catfish contest, again, go check out Predatory Fins videos. They were giving away $500 credit to Predatory Fins for the winner of the biggest Phantom Red-tailed Catfish grow-out. I already told Rod if I do win that, I want him to just donate that $500 to a charity of his choice. So whatever he wants. I even said, you know, because it was a credit, if he wants, I'll match 50%. I'll give him $250. He can put the other $250 into a charity of his choice. I really don't need any more fish right now, but cool that if I do win it, that's really cool. Again, I don't know if I won, but if I do win it, that's really cool, and just happy to, you know, put the money into something better than getting me more fish. I'm sure I can get more fish in the future when I have more time anyway. So anyway, gonna try to cram in a lot in this video. Big Gator doing great. You can tell he's hungry. He is just a monster. But no, everything's been doing really good in this tank. It still goes in and out of cloudiness. I'm not really sure if that's like my town water spiking with chlorine or whatnot, but for the most part, it has been staying stable. Sometimes after a big feeding, it'll look a little cloudy, but today it looks pretty good, so good day to film, right? Do a really quick update on Pinky. You see he's divided off again. He lost his full tank. We got in this big giraffe cat from some locals, really nice local fish keepers, longtime fish keepers, who he kind of outgrew their tank. And you see he's got some kind of weird skin thing, but he's been doing really good. I think I'm going to put him in the 1100 pretty soon, so I figured I'd show him to you guys. But I kind of quarantined him in here, see how he was doing. And the skin thing kind of goes away when he gets excited and gets ready to eat. But he eats really good, seems to be doing really good. So he was kind of a cool new addition. And I think he'll be great in the 1100 eventually. Over here real quick, I don't really have much going on in the quarantine tanks. This one's completely empty. And I've got a little Florida gar in here. I had a couple of Florida gar that I got, some small ones from a local. And I decided to keep this one in here because it just wasn't doing as good. I still can't get it to eat. See, I gotta get some leftover food from last night out of there. It's just rotting. But I'm having a really hard time getting this guy to eat, and maybe if I threw him in another tank, I don't know, he's a weird size too. That was another thing. Like, I can't just put him in any tank. So I'm leaving him in here for a little while. Other than that, we don't got much going on. Oh, and while we're at it, look at this guy. This is Nitro. the albino Chinese softshell turtle. He's getting huge. He's growing. He's over double the size of when we got him from Blake's Exotic Animal Ranch. Been doing absolutely great in here. Eats literally anything. There he is. And he thinks I'm going to feed him right now. That's why he's getting all excited. Now, on to the 600 gallon. This tank has changed a lot since you guys saw it last. Don't mind my backwash line here. I have another bead filter that I set up recently. If you guys want to see the footage of me setting up this bead filter, let me know in the comments below. I did take all the footage, I just never made a video out of it, so I believe I still have all that. If you guys want to see that video, let me know in the comments below. But for now, this whole tank has changed so much since you guys saw it last. I talked about wanting to move my Fly River turtle over to here, at least temporarily, because I was having issues with him over here, which we will get to over here eventually. So I did do that. But to do that, I needed to move a bunch of other fish. So, one thing was, the tinfoil barbs were getting killed by something, and I wasn't sure what it was. So originally, I thought that it was the rays that were killing them. And then I got all the rays out of here, and another one died, like a day or two after. Like, something was picking at them until they died. So I ended up moving all the tinfoil barbs, the rest of them that I have left, over to the 300. So those were the first thing to go. Actually, the rays were the first thing to go, and I wanted to talk about that. I sold 4 of my rays. So I sold all 3 of my pearls, including my albino, and I sold my little black diamond hybrid also. All to the same guy, a buddy of mine who's in the hobby. He actually had a tragic loss due to disease fairly recently, and I kind of gave him a really good deal on the 4 of them. It helped me free up some tank space, gave me a little bit of money to do other things, and it helped get him back into the hobby, into ray keeping after a really bad loss. So we also have, I moved the big ball of shark over here, and we adopted these 2 over a month ago. So I put all 3 ball of sharks into here. Everything seems to be doing really well. I might be moving the Niger cat out because he just eats so much in here. He eats a lot of the turtle's food. But also, I moved my chocolate cichlid from the 300. He's over here. And my Vija, which I don't know where it is. Okay, this is the Synspillum. Moved that guy over here also. So freed up some space in the 300. Then moved all those tinfoil barbs over there. So that kind of took the space back. But we had to move things around how it works. Here's this other little Florida gar, which has settled in nice with my other gar. So this tank's doing really well now. No issues that I've seen so far, and it kind of made it so the turtle has a good spot to chill. I can actually feed the turtle a lot better over here too. It's way easier to get him food than it was over there. So I'm happy with this tank. It's really fun to watch. I enjoyed having the tinfoil barbs in here, but it was not working. For whatever reason, something was killing them off, and they've been doing great in the 300. So maybe it was the silver dollars, or maybe it was the arowana. I don't know. It had to be one of those. There's really no other options because it was happening before the turtle, so it couldn't be the turtle. And those gars are way too small. Everything else is just docile. So anyway, that's pretty much it for the update on the 600 gallon. Again, I'm really enjoying this tank. I'll have to get some more footage up. Next video, I'll have this backwash line out of there for you guys so you can see it a little better. And real quick, we do have the albino silver arowana, the other one over here, along with the Cuban gar. Those guys are in this 40 breeder, and then I moved all my new small long-nosed gar over to this 40 breeder. So we freed up some space with getting the tinfoils out of here, and now they have this tank to grow out. So they've all been doing really well. So last but not least, this is a very active tank. We have all of Kevin's rays in here and 2 of mine. So this is my ray here, and they're not really used to having the light on. So the past few months, I really haven't been down here too much. I really don't turn the lights on much. I come down here to feed, I check on everything. But they are not used to light, that is for sure. This Marble Motoro female, I also kept her, so she is mine. But all the other rays are Kevin's. They've all been doing really good. Everything in here has been doing all right, especially ever since I moved the turtle. The short body RTC over here has been doing much better. everything has been growing and doing pretty well. As you can see, we got some beastly iridescent sharks still. My big albino iridescent shark has caught up to my original biggest blue, which is amazing. I can't believe it because he was only like 3 inches from PetSmart a few years ago. So pretty amazing how good everything has been doing and how big everything has been getting. And I feel like there's a lot more to catch you guys up on, but I just don't know. There's so much has happened in the past month or so that I just have a hard time remembering everything that's been going on, what you have seen and what you haven't seen. I will try to get back on my schedule, but no promises. I just have a few other projects I've been working on. And for those of you interested in what I've been doing other than fish stuff, I bought a second house, and it's kind of been my focus the past month or so. I closed a little bit before Christmas, like 2 days before Christmas, and ever since, pretty much like every afternoon after my regular job, I go there, and then on the weekends, I go there. It's basically a project house for me. Hopefully it will end up being some kind of income down the road. Somehow I will make some money off of it. But yeah, it's like a second job, and it's taken up a lot of my time. I'm doing that for a lot of different reasons, but eventually I do plan on doing a huge upgrade. Like, all fish room related stuff, I do plan on doing a huge upgrade, whether it be a whole new house altogether or a whole new fish room. I will be making big changes to my fish keeping and the channel, everything. But, you know, we got to get there eventually. So one project at a time, and sometimes the fish thing will need to go by the wayside to make room, to make money, to make time, to build this even bigger, because that's really my overall goal. I do want to continue to grow. I want a really big tank someday. So my plan is to make a really, really big tank. Probably not the same way as I've made my other tanks. Probably not going to be wood or anything like that, but I do have plans to have a huge, massive aquarium style tank. Like, I'm talking public aquarium style tank. That's what I want to do long term. But you got to get there. Someday we will get there. Of course, we need to find a way to make room to keep this guy forever, because he's going to outgrow this tank before you know it, especially at this rate. Let's see if he tries to bite us. Sometimes he bites at the glass when I come over, but look at them teeth. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate your patience, and I really appreciate all the people who have reached out to me asking, like, what the hell is going on? What are you doing? Where you been? Is everything okay? You know? But yeah, everything's good. Everything's been doing pretty well considering. You know, a few minor issues here and there, but nothing too serious. But we are focusing on other things, so eventually we can do bigger things. So that's it for this video, guys. I appreciate it, as always, that you guys sticking with me, watching the videos. I ask you to please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell for notifications. If you like the video, follow me on Instagram at Off the Deep End Aquatics. I have been posting on Instagram still, so if you have Instagram, follow me on Instagram, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks.